What's up, guys? Greywolf here from Greywolf Construction. Welcome back today. I've got a great game for you again. Construction Simulator 2015. This is the Construction Simulator 2015 that we know and love, and we're going to be saying farewell to it one day. But today we have an awesome game for you. We're doing teams today. 2 teams of 4 are going to be working on 2 different contracts that are similar in style. And Unleashed, of course, is going to be our captain today, as well as myself, and we're going to pick our teams real quick. So Unleashed, go ahead and pick your team first. Go ahead and pick.
Okay,
You'll pick one, and I'll pick one. You'll pick one. I pick one. Okay, like that.
okay, Bunkerman, you're my first.
Oh, he takes Bunkerman. Okay, then I will take Waka Waka Waka, or Mado, in other words. So Tomato, come on over here, and then Bunkerman, go ahead and line up next to Unleash.
Okay, next is then Overseek or Wheat.
Oh, dang
who's
it!
gonna like it?
Oh, I was gonna go over Seek next too. All right, GWX, come on over here.
Okay, then I take Wheat for
Oh,
my team.
dang it. Okay, Shadow, come on over, man. Now, Shadow is an excellent operator. He's got his joystick set up for it. GWX is a longtime player, big-time fan, and Waka Waka Armado is an excellent crane operator. Unleash, what do you have to say about your team?
I'm really happy with my team. Bunkerman, another German mate on my team. Overseek is a great operator
Okay, all right.
overall, and Wheat was always very reliable as well.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I'm happy with this great crew.
All right, good to know. So, when if you hear Unleashed's voice, guys, just try to communicate with him as you can, and same with you guys. If you hear me crying about something, please try to communicate with me, and I'll look at the chat. So let's get going. Waka Waka and someone else, we need to get some trucks to the materials trader. We are a part of Consite too, so we are at the bottom. We're the bottom list. We have to drive this
Okay,
small
guys.
flatbed.
We need a truck and a flatbed for the excavator to bring it on the site. We need 2 dump trucks at the site, construction site 1. That's for the first part that is most needed. So we'll see what we need then.
Now, each team has at their disposal at least 1 vehicle of each type that is necessary for the contract, as well as 2 vehicles that they may need as well. 2 concrete trucks, 2 excavators. We both have 1 flatbed truck with crane. We both have 1 mobile crane, 1 large mobile crane, 1 concrete pump, 2 semi-haulers with 2 semi-hauler trailers, and 2 red trailers as well.
And I'm asking my team if someone is ready with the mobile crane to get to the warehouse and already look into the first contract for second chapter where we need 3 irons from the warehouse, so he can set up a truck and a crane there to buy them and of course get them to the construction site, because the second part is some iron and the third part is digging again.
Now, I'm at the materials trader right now getting the sewer elements for my site. And
Wheat, can you take the mobile crane, or who's going with mobile crane already?
yeah, it was okay. It was Y. I was pressing X. Okay, wrong button. So, it looks like the excavators are getting loaded up right now for our con sites. And here we go. GWX is here with the mobile crane. Thank God, GWX. Go ahead and load these up for me, please. I'm going to look at the rest of the material that's necessary. 2 rebar. Try to load them nice and neat, GWX, just like Waka Waka does. Or I mean, like Mado does. Let's go back to the home base real quick and see.
Okay, Overseek, the excavator is ready and locked. So the dump truck's going to Consite 1 as well. We need 1 mobile crane. I am bringing the mobile crane to the warehouse. Does anyone have a spare trailer then, yeah, we have enough tractors. So,
All right, looks like Overseek, Shadow, and Unleashed have their excavators loaded and ready to go.
Bunkerman, can you go to the warehouse? I'll bring the crane there. Maybe bring another truck with a trailer to warehouse 1, so you can load already the iron that is needed for the phase 2.
While they're getting the material loaded, I'm going to get our vehicles staged for our site as well. So we need to load up 2 excavators as well, guys. I am not very good at that. Not at all.
Okay, Reed, I bring you a truck with a trailer so you can load up the iron. Yeah, give me a second.
Okay. Ooh, Unleashed taking shortcuts. He's doing it. He's doing speedrunner style. Mato, could you load the excavator up on these trailers? Are you good at that or no?
I can't. Waka Waka doesn't have DLCs.
Oh no. Okay. So we're gonna have to put these away and grab our 936s. Is that gonna be okay? Actually, you know what? I'll just do it myself.
Wait a second. Site 1, the excavation or what?
Oh, one of my teammates doesn't have the deluxe versions. Waka,
I do.
you do?
And I also have joystick set up.
Oh, lucky you.
So we could switch tasks right now if you want.
I would have to switch teammates, but that's
Oh
kind of
wait,
yeah,
I'm
that's kind
talking
of
to
unfair.
Greywolf. Sorry.
It's all good. Come on over to my team, yeah. Waka Waka, we're gonna have to get cement trucks ready as well.
Already on the
Concrete
site.
pump. We got everything there. We need more
Reed,
material.
I'm close to you to load the trucks for. Yeah.
Here we go, guys. You're gonna see some painful excavation loading right now.
Okay, yeah, you can load the iron on the flatbed as well
Let's
if you
move this
like.
truck a little bit further up. So if I would have realized that Waka Waka did not have deluxe, I would have pulled out low boys and 936s instead, which would have been fine. But that's okay. We'll deal with that. GWX, do you have the DLCs? If you have the DLCs, please let Waka Waka handle the crane work.
Okay, so overseek if the truck is unloaded, bring it back to the base so it doesn't interfere and make too much traffic on the host. Yeah, great. And then we can get in the second dump truck. Reed is already loading everything we need for phase 2.
How does Kevin do
On
this? I gotta say.
The warehouse.
Like, I have the hardest time loading these excavators on. Alright, got it. Oof. Okay, so my team doesn't have any of the deluxe add-ons, which is okay. We will...
Okay, we can swap. If this is a problem, we can easy swap
That's
if you
okay.
want someone else.
No, that's okay. We'll make this work. I can make a quick change. Okay, so cargo needs to be secured. There 2. There we go. This is kind of an esports thing that I wanted to try, was 2 teams of 4 duking it out to complete a contract before the other team does. Alright, should be good.
Yeah,
Cargo.
it's a bit a pity that we can't do 2 teams with the same contract, which would really help.
Yeah, that would really make it, that would even the odds out really, really well, make it more sufficient as an esport. Alright, I'm gonna check out
But
the,
maybe we get some kind of modded maps or contracts and stuff, like they used for maybe Farm Sim at the esports content, where it was a totally equal map for both teams.
yeah, that would be great.
We will see what
happened
happens.
here? You guys need to load this up again. We got the rebar as well, guys.
Not too much, so
Oh, hold on, we gotta buy 2 more rebar. Did you load the rebar already? No. Okay. Right, or run 2 games at the same time with the contracts. That's a good idea as well. Was it 2? I think it was 2. So we need those rebar as well. GW, where'd you go?
Press backslash maybe over seek. Oh yeah, it worked. Nice.
We've got 2 different crane operators here racing against time and the materials trader, trying to get their materials loaded. There's Veet and the very large 1300. Can I reset this? What's going on here? What's wrong with this pipe? Which,
Okay, nice. Perfect.
that's heavy duty 4.
Oh shit, nope, it wasn't perfect.
Let's see what's going on with Consate 1.
Wait, I take it away.
These guys are well on their way of excavating already. Where is... I feel like I'm missing one. I'm gonna find one of the heavy-duty tractors that aren't being used. And, this one's being used. And put it away
just
and pull
basic
out a
convert,
low
yeah.
boy. Heavy duty. This one's here. That's 4. There's 2.
Yep, okay.
1. Aha. Alright, so we're going to put this one away. Heavy duty 1, right? Yeah. So I'm going to pull out a lowboy truck for you guys that cannot use the DLCs with a lowboy trailer.
So Bunkerman and Wheat, you can look into the list, and if you need something to buy, just do it for the next phases. It's I think 1 part digging, then we need some iron, then we need some other parts before. Okay, it's bugging today.
Hold on.
Okay, Weed, have you already ordered the bricks? Apparently.
Today the excavator is jumping like crazy.
Okay, V does have the bricks ordered. Let's see which 956 this is. This is
Beep.
number 2, so let's put number 2 away.
Oh, you're too close, I think.
And let's pull out the 936.
Ah, damn.
Okay. Alright, perfect. Now we can load up these excavators as well. And if we need to, we could use the lowboy trailer to load the material that we need
Yeah,
for
that's a good position.
Consite 2.
Stay there, it's okay. Thanks. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, it's a bit curious. Today the excavator is very bumpy. It's already the second time that it was just sliding away while digging a normal hole.
All right, guys, I'm going to bring a lowboy trailer so that we can load up more of the material that's necessary for Con Site 2. Oh, we got some forklift action going on over here. I like it. That's Bunkerman's green trailer. GWX and the row house, yes, keep digging.
Overseek, you can bring it away. I take the second and place it.
Let's go to Con Site 2, see how that's going. Unloading the material.
And for my team, you guys, Reed and the Bunkerman, you are always free to watch into the contract list and see what we need next.
Already up.
Yeah,
Done.
great.
Alright, Shadow's here.
I try to do the digging as fast as possible.
Okay. Do you need another excavator there? At Site 1?
Nope,
Okay.
it's totally okay.
Do we have all the material? Because for concrete rebar, concrete,
We need lumber.
prefab walls.
You
okay.
you Gray, you can skip the excavation part as soon as we hit the first goal.
Okay.
So that we don't take as much time as last time with around nearly
True.
2 hours excavating.
Let's go ahead and move this off the site a little bit. Okay. We've got our concrete truck here. Let's get our second concrete truck here as well so that we can unload this faster. Got our half pipe trucks in position. Shadow, how about you? Well, I guess it's kind of an incline here. Why not set up right here? And then you can move forward, dig away, and back up. That way I can drive the dump trucks in and out of this lane right here. Alright, perfect. Alright. Cannot wait to have the joysticks. I don't know where they're gonna fit on this desk here, but I'm gonna try to make it work with the joysticks and the steering wheel. GWX, where are you driving, man? Where are you going? Come right here behind him, or not right beside him. He's trying to be on your window side so you can see him. A little too close, GW. Let's go to Con Site 1, see how they're doing over there. Unleashed with some excellent excavation work here. having some construction difficulties at Con Site 2 right now.
Where Wheat or anybody else, if we can take away the 2 dump trucks.
Here's Overseek with another half-pipe truck ready to roll out. And how's the materials trailer going?
Overseek, please place it more to the left, or way more to the
Not
left.
sure why these
Where
pipes
are
are
you?
there still. It's weird.
A bit more, please, because I have to move the excavator as well. Maybe where my bucket is, around this area. Yeah, great, perfect. Yep, that's okay. So I can move the excavator and dig the rest. Well,
Bunkerman and Veet are doing their best to load this this trailer here right now. We got forklift and crane working in tandem.
yep, perfect.
Alright, so Shadow's doing his best with the dump truck here, excavation. Mado's brought the next part of our contract. This is lumber. He's going to unload off the side here of the contract, get it ready to go, get out of the way. Are we missing a dump truck? We should have 2 of these guys here. Let's see, oh, this is that one. There's half-pipe 4. This is the wrong one. How's it going there, Unleashed?
Oh, it's going pretty well.
Okay. And this is that one. Pipe 2. Ah, I see. You guys have the majority of the half-pipe trucks.
Oh,
Oh, you're good. You're fine.
if you have some to spare in your warehouse.
Shadow, I'm going to pull this up in a better position for you, okay? So I can pull out of here. Just give me 1 second. Alright. So let's go over the list. We're only at 18% excavated.
Wait, could you load that cargo over there? I can't grab it with the forklift. Oh, alright.
Yeah, I don't know which pipe those are. You know, I can look at the materials and delete those materials if they are if they're getting in the way. Let's go ahead and get this.
We'll just order a new one.
Okay, guys.
Mm.
So that's finished.
We're nearly at 80%, but not finished yet.
We're done here with the second part of the excavation.
Yeah, I wonder we are at around 75-80%, but it's not done yet.
There was a cue to stop, and I think I hit yes instead of no, but that was like a while ago. I'm surprised it hasn't asked again. And then the other site, when I got there, was already dug out, which was amazing.
Maybe that's the reason it doesn't change here.
Yeah, hopefully the next construction sim has a crossplay feature. I did express that to the developers, and I thought that would be a great feature for longevity, replayability, and to keep the community together. Because I think if we're all spread out on different platforms, it's not going to be the same. You know, some people are PlayStation, some people are Xbox, some are PC, and yet they could still be in the same family and not be able to play the game together.
Yeah, that's always the problem with crossplay. I think you have Sony, you have Microsoft, and they all want their big piece of the cake.
Right.
And
That
also,
that's
it's a modding problem.
this as well. Yeah.
I think if it made modding a little bit harder for them to approve a mod and set it to consoles or a PC, if the trade-off was to have cross-play compatibility, I would take it. I would take cross-play compatibility if it meant that it was harder to get mods approved for console versions between PC.
Yeah, but if you look at games like Farmsing, I think mods or modding support is really what lets these games shine. Because yeah, if you have a good modding compatibility, you see how many people get addicted because they can just download the brand they like. They don't have to buy DLCs. They can have so many new maps and stuff. Not only the most of the part, if we talk about farm sim, the very boring maps, and then you see how great the maps are that some people modded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not saying that mods wouldn't be available at all. I'm just saying that it might be harder to get them
Implement
cleared.
them, yeah.
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 But I would absolutely take crossplay over that. You know, I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
map
true.
mods would be easier because it's just a map. Licensed vehicles might be a little bit harder, but so worth it. Here we go.
But it would mean there will not be any script modding.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have that right now, but who knows what the future will bring.
Yeah. I say they at least have Xbox and PC should be able to crossplay since it's the same platform of Microsoft. And then
Yeah,
Sony can just be the kid in the corner that constantly cries because they're not a part of something and they want to be different.
that's always the case, but yeah,
Yeah.
we all don't know. Even if we have contact to the developers, we all have no idea what they really plan or what they are willing going to do. So yeah, we can just guess and wait, I guess.
Yeah, and when I seen Call of Duty Warzone did crossplay, Call of Duty itself, Porn Concrete, yes. Do I want to keep
Hi,
digging?
Greywolf.
No. Hey, how's it going?
It's great, but I forgot to set Wi-Fi on and join the multiplayer because I I was on the way to the shop to buy something what I need.
Ah. I should have made this like a 9-man game or a 10-man game, shouldn't I? And then just watch all
It's
of you
okay.
four duke it out. But
Reed, it's okay. Bring the truck away and clear it. I'm going to take the excavator off the site, and we're done with the first step. Prepare the crane when I'm out of the area, and we can go on with second phase.
I've seen you guys have a lot of the material loaded for your construction site as well.
Yeah, the guys were really quick doing all the stuff we need in the future.
What happened? I ran out of concrete, guys. Are we all out of concrete? Do we have another cement truck? All right, while you guys put some concrete in this, I'm going to step out of this concrete pump. We need another mixer. There is another mixer that should have some percentage in it. Go ahead and back it up to the concrete pump and then continue pouring.
Digging.
And while you guys do that, I used to play COD, but I get too angry. I get way too into it, to be honest. All right, I'm gonna watch you guys at this site. I'll be right back.
Okay, while wheat is unloading, I'm going to bring the other half full dump truck back to the gravel plant. We'll need some excavation on the next part. If someone wants to operate the excavator, then feel free. As soon as wheat is complete on construction site 1. So Overseek or Bunkerman, if you like to go excavating,
it.
yeah, then just go on. Empty the truck and then I'm gonna drive the other dump trucks if they are full to the gravel pit as well. So you can do other stuff as well and don't need to drive the full trucks all the time alone. I think one excavator is enough for the next step and you can do it. But if you think we need another one and Bunkerman is doing the job on the first excavator, then you can go and grab a second and bring it from the base. If you think we need 2 excavators, then just go for it. Bring another one. I'll drive away the dump trucks until this phase is cleared then.
All right, let me remove this concrete truck here. Okay, we've got 2 rebar. Did we load all the material needed for this con site? I know Shadow was in charge of the some of the material there. Yes, we do have the rebar. Perfect. Yeah, I would like to get CS 2012 just for shits and giggles. I really would like, just to say that I played it, you know, just to have that feather in my cap, you know, that veterancy of saying that I've owned and played CS 2012. But I think it only has a hard copy and a disc, and my PC does not have a disc drive, believe it or not.
My rig has still a disk drive, but I think I never used it since
Yeah,
I have it.
It's weird that you need it when you don't have it.
Yeah.
And you don't need it when you have it.
Yeah, that's
I still have floppy drivers on my hard drive, so not the floppy disk drive, but the drivers for it,
Wow.
okay.
and some remnants of Windows XP.
Okay, let's see. space. Alright, more concrete pumping. Do I want to keep digging?
Not on our side.
This is 4. Let me check my site, see if we have any more excavation. No. Okay.
Anchorman, just drive it to the back. Drive
Train
it to the
station,
back,
nice.
where the small Wohnwagen. Da,
Bauwagen.
yeah, backwards. I think that's enough, because I think we need a third stage of digging, and yeah, you just need to get out of the way a bit.
Whoa,
Oh,
that's a little far.
now it worked. Yes.
Alright, can someone man
Now we-
the cement truck? I'm gonna go to the home base, and I need
Do you
someone.
need a bump?
I need someone to follow me with a half pipe truck to the gravel plant.
Let's just reset it. It's no problem, Bunkerman. Reset it. Backspace.
Yeah, I think I can unstick
Push.
myself.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, we just already unloading. Yeah, nice.
Alright, I gotta get rid of these things here. And I can
Does
return
it work?
this. We lost GWX. I think he disconnected.
Okay. No problem.
Yeah, no problem. He'll be back if he needs to be. Get rid of these sewer elements. Yeah, alright. Nice and clean.
Oh, you're on the fence, yes.
Yeah, that's a problem playing in first person.
Who
Yeah,
here would
driving
like
I
to
do.
s-
I
who
do
would-
driving third person, but first person for the digging part for the.
Yeah, usually I just turn the upper carriage so I can see where I drive, but yeah.
No worries.
I kind of switch in
Read is
between.
very fast.
We get a
Be
little
right back
combination
in
of both.
2 minutes. Give me a second. You
Okay.
can go on if digging starts.
Yeah, Shadow, if someone, if like Waka Waka or someone could follow me to the gravel plant with a half pipe truck, I'll meet you there with the wheel loader and we'll load up some of the soil and then bring them back to the site. More excavation, quite a bit of excavation over there on that site.
Okay, I bring a dump truck. Second.
I like that there's plenty of room on this trailer for this this wheel loader.
Can you reach here?
I just place it where I aim my bucket.
Okay, give me a second.
Usually I would just honk, but I don't have a horn on this
Yeah,
excavator.
we don't have a horn. I really hope we get a horn for the next excavator.
We do
Can I
have
join
one on
later
the
in
A,
this
the Libra
game
mobile
today?
excavator.
Or
Oh, on the wheeled excavator.
It makes sense to have it since it's got tires.
Honk.
I would like to see that as well, because I think I've even tried to hit the horn when I was in the excavator one time. And I was like, oh, wait, it doesn't have one.
Yeah, and the modded ones are just so loud and obnoxious. You don't really use them in multiplayer.
Yep. But I think we have a little voice that we can bring this up if it won't be in the next alpha or beta not working. I think we can make this topic heard. So
Do you think that would be an easy thing for them to implement into a game that's
Yeah,
already well on?
I don't think they really thought about it. In 2015, they don't had this constant community from the older construction games,
Right.
like it's now here on your Discord, where they have a permanent input about stuff. So I think, yeah, this won't be a real problem for them to add a horn for the excavators.
Can I join a multiplayer? Or there
There's
is
room.
not
There's room
space?
if you want to join in, Dipro. You're gonna have to jump on my team though.
Okay,
So join on in.
we'll do it quickly.
Passwords in the general. Did you see it?
Yes,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, there's Dominic joining in now.
Hey, Dom.
Do I want to continue digging? Do you want to continue digging, guys? Oh.
No, you can just skip it, so we don't
Oh, you don't.
waste.
I'm trying to beat you guys. Come on.
I thought
I'm gonna
we
keep-
just go. I thought we just go as fast as possible. We already did the first digging part to nearly 90%.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That was my fault. I accidentally hit yes instead of no because I always think that it means do you want to continue digging, like quit the digging.
No worries, but I doesn't think this is a real challenge as long as we don't have the exact same contract or stuff like that. So
That's
hey,
true.
it's just for fun. So yeah, we can dig more, but we can skip it as well.
Oh,
you
we
like.
lost Waka.
Dominic joined, Waka lost them.
Yes, GWX is gone as well.
Okay, so what
Overseek's AFK.
is the what is the construction site? Where is team of Greywolf and the second?
Construction site 2.
So Consite 2 is our site. I believe
Okay.
we're doing some concrete pouring. And we'll need the cement mixers filled up again.
Okay,
And then,
I need to find them. Give me a few minutes.
mhm.
And
for a
wheat is
second.
already ready in the crane, so great job for watching at everything we need. Yep.
Dominic, you have the DLCs, correct?
we
Yes,
need the
all of
generator.
them.
Okay.
So I can eventually take the trucks that are in the DLC. Then
Alright,
we
great.
load them.
Bunkerman, can you, the next part shows we need to drive to the warehouse.
I will gonna
Can you-
fill the
I'm
mixers.
gonna do that.
Can you try take the truck with the middle crane just to drive there so we can unload the generator because you have it already loaded on the truck, but maybe it will need us to drive there with something that can load stuff.
It's actually enough if I just take the forklift that's already there.
Okay, then just grab that and I'll bring the rest of the dirt to the gravel pit. So we should be fine for the next phase.
Okay, one mixer is filling up. I'm taking the second one.
Okay. How did I not make this turn tight? I took this way too tight. This is embarrassing. I'm gonna have to pay for that piece of wall I just took out at the beginning of the gravel plant.
Okay. One is
Alright,
filled up.
perfect. Looks like the half pipe
Generator.
truck's already here for me. Thank you.
And Buckerman, if you're still in the excavator, you can drive it off the side. Otherwise, I'll do it when I'm back because I don't think we need it anymore. I'm going to bring the truck and trailer, and remove the excavator from the side because we don't need it for this job anymore. We are done digging.
But I can't fill the second mixer up somehow. So,
Okay, now it's your turn.
Alright. Should be there now.
Perfect, yeah, it's done. So we can now unload the generator. It's awesome that you already looked into the list and have everything loaded on the trailer that we need for this contract. So it's really getting fast done.
construction site 2, supporting sites are all booked. So
All right.
I drive the whole way.
All right, perfect.
there. So the second mixer, Greywolf, I can't fill it up. It's up 66%.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
I think we need to rename Greywolf into Ghost Driver Wolf.
Ghost Driver. Oh, because of that stream where I disappeared into my vehicle? Oh my god, that was terrible. That was like 20 or 30 minutes of our time that I had to delete from that video I was making. That was really unfortunate.
Ghost Driver Wolf.
I don't know what happened. That was so crazy.
I think the game does some bug that makes you
first-
invisible.
At first I thought you moved to the UK and that's why you're driving on the wrong side.
Let's see. I gotta say, one of my favorite things about CS15, besides being able to play with other people, is the gravel plant that works.
Yeah, you guys keep going on about that gravel plant.
Hey, how's it going, Knight Rider? Good to have you join us, man.
Hey, Knight Rider man. Good to see you.
Ah, I can see it, huh?
I bring Bunkerman, I bring a truck. You can load the excavator on. Give me a second. Just gotta find one.
Doesn't actually matter which kind of trailer you put on it. I can even fit it on the lowboy.
Yeah, I'm just missing a tractor truck. Do we have?
We have one right here on the side.
Am I blind? Okay.
I am on the back
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
must be.
Okay.
Right, somehow
this,
second.
So, Knight Rider, we do have room for one more, I believe, because we lost GWX and Waka. And I think we just need to do some
Accidentally
concrete
drive
pumping.
with that mixer on the side one.
We're doing really well so far for these two jobs with the four-man crew.
All right, so where are you guys hiding
We split into two teams of 4 and took on
That's
two
not bad.
jobs that are similar. I'm on con site 2, but I'm at the gravel plant right now with Shadow. And then Dominic is at site 2, or he should be at site 2 with the concrete trucks, pumping the cement.
Yes, but I just dived on the side one because I misclicked the
Oh,
navigation.
that's
All
okay.
right, so what's the password?
It's Greywolf Lives.
You live? That's cool.
I do.
That you live.
He's
I
alive.
appreciate it. I appreciate that you're not dead.
Oh,
I
we
don't know
lost
about
Shadow.
that I don't
Oh,
know
no.
about your passwords.
I try to make up different ones each time.
My point is, I think you need to pick one password. and stick
I'm
with it,
preparing
Just stick with that
the
one.
mixer for be ready.
because
no.
your passwords really scare me.
Do they scare you? I think it would be scarier if my password was like your social security number. You'd be like, what the? How'd you know that that was?
Yeah. I want to see you pull that one off.
Yeah, exactly. That would be scary.
Oh, I don't care about your social ID number. I just care
Shadow
about your
crashed.
credit card pin.
Yeah.
Please enter credit card pin.
There's the thing. I don't have one of those. Have fun.
He's off the grid.
Sucker.
Oh, you can't join. Oh, poor man.
Shadow crashed.
No, we
You're
just
right,
wait
No,
for
no,
a player
Knight
to
Rider's
join.
joining. Shadow's gone. He might be coming back. Let me just check the Discord real quick while you guys are joining in. Game crash, okay.
Your game crashed?
Prime Hat. Prime Hat might be joining.
You guys keep adding more and more polls. Oh, why would we want Renault? Really? Really?
Let's look at
Who
the
came
poll
up-
real quick.
Who came up with that one?
You see who came up with that one.
Yeah, I know. GWX. I see
Crossplay,
that.
decent mod support. No crossplay and really good mod support. That's a really good one. I like that someone posted that mod. Thank you, GW, for posting that mod. I have no idea what Iveco or Renault is.
Okay, Iveco is a manufacturer, and Renault, they're both European. Renault, they make pretty much everything and anything. Same thing with Iveco. Iveco also does buses as well.
Ah, okay.
And Renault, yeah, both have some really nice looking, especially the new generation trucks from Iveco and Renault really look good. Yeah, that's no doubt.
To be honest, I could care less, about having all these different manufacturers, because I hate to say it, it's for every manufacturer you get, it's more money they got to put out.
Yeah,
Because it's not like these guys say, hey, we want to have. That's not how it works. They got to pay for a license.
Yeah.
yeah,
And that license is only good.
Werewolf,
The
are
other
you
downside,
gonna do
it's only
the
good for so long.
you're absolutely
cement
right. I think
part?
the same. I think for Europe, MAN and Mercedes are the most common trucks that are used in construction. My family had a Mercedes first, then switched to MAN. Totally, we had only MAN tracks. And yeah, Scania, Iveco, Renault are there, but yeah, they don't have such a huge impact like the other two brands in Europe and in the USA. I think GMC or Kenworth
No,
have the
GMC
biggest.
doesn't. GMC really doesn't make anything truck-wise anymore. They're light duty. They're like pickup trucks and small dump trucks. Our big ones now over here: Kenworth, Mack, Freightliner,
Mack, yes,
Western Star.
Mack.
Peterbilt.
Western Star, yeah, Western
Peterbilt.
Star is
Peterbilts
a
are
big brand. Yeah.
massive looking trucks.
Well,
I-
Peterbilt, they do construction, but they're not as big as some of the other ones.
Okay, my game crashed. I'll be back.
Okay, it looks like
As Army
is taking a leak on the side of the road here. He had to stop to take a pee.
Werewolf, I
All right,
finished
so where do you guys need me at?
cementing.
Knight Rider, I need you to grab a heavy-duty tractor and go to the wall factory. And then bring that to site too.
I really think it would benefit the whole new game if they could somehow link the American and the European truck market together. Because Construction Simulator 3 on the European side was great, but Construction Simulator 2 with all the American brands was, for me, even as a German, I don't like these trucks with the big nose. But yeah, it was really a great game, and the big trucks were great as well. So
I'm
if they
thinking
really,
from where I can play balls on.
if they really could manage to bring those two together or link, if you have, as I would say, two
Well,
construction companies on each continent, yeah, that would be really great.
Yeah,
so
I
you have
liked,
the European, you have the European brands on the one side, but you can switch them over to the USA, maybe more Leaper excavators and stuff on the American side, and more, yeah, as you said, Mack and Western Star trucks on the European side. It would be really a great opportunity.
Yeah, I really
Well-
enjoyed CS2's trucks, and it was nice. It was refreshing to have the man trucks back on CS3 as well. But after playing CS3 for a while, I started to miss the Kenworth and the Caterpillar and the Mack trucks.
And to be honest, there's no real comparison to the Caterpillar D10, D11. I was sitting as a kid on a D10. I think it was the D or C version, a really old one, but it was so huge. I was only about 1.40 m when I was young, and alone the shield on the Cat D10 was way above me, above
Oh
my head.
wow!
So yeah, I just walked up like walking on the second floor of a high building. If I walked up the tracks to just sit in the cockpit, that was really awesome experience for me as a little child.
Yeah, I'm sure. I remember seeing the excavators on the city streets in the small town I grew up in, and crawling inside of the bucket with all of my brothers, all 5 of us, and just being like all this room in there still. It was just mind-blowing how big these machines were. But I can't imagine a D10 like standing next to one of those.
Alright, my game just crashed.
Oh, we lost over.
Yeah, I think we all had a little crash this
Bunkerman
time.
left. It wouldn't be a game of construction sim if someone didn't crash out. Okay,
I'll be back
so
with you in like a minute.
no worries. Where's Knight Rider at? Knight Rider.
I'm working on it. I'm bringing it. Somebody had a truck parked out in the middle of the road. I'm taking it back to the yard.
Okay.
And it's one of our heavy ones, so yeah.
Ah, here he is. Okay. Here's thy Knight Rider. Look at him driving. I almost thought you were shirtless there for a minute. I'm in the cockpit view looking at him. He's like shirtless.
Already the walls.
We are getting them right now. So give us a second.
And the wood plates.
Next is gonna be
Bunkerman-
concrete, and then we had the lumber spruce there as well, and then the transport the gravel. We may need to get some more gravel just in case the other dump truck doesn't complete the 20 meters. So if someone could take a half pipe truck to the gravel plant
Okay.
and
I'm
use the
going
wheel loader, the wheel loader's already there. So if someone wants to use the wheel loader, go ahead and load that soil up.
Oh yeah, I see Bunkerman has to rejoin again as
Yeah,
well.
Bunkerman,
So yeah,
Overseek should be joining, but I think he's away from the computer right now.
yeah, he said he was AFK, but he parked on the side. It's okay.
Okay, that's
Um,
good.
Weed is still in the mobile crane and doing all the stuff and unloading. I was just a bit late to help Bunkerman load the excavator from site 1 because we don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I would love, like Knight Rider's saying, I would love to see more than one map as well. You know.
Yes, that's. I would love to actually see them do something along the lines of what Farm Sim does.
What's that?
Well, with Farm Sim, you can actually, the game ships with 2 maps, and then people can make their own maps afterwards. That game is
would
so
be awesome.
moddable; it's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a huge plus. I think Farm Sim would never have been this big or with such a huge base, player base, if they had no modding or bad modding.
Yeah.
But I think the modding on Construction Simulator 2.15 was due to the Unity engine. And as far as I read from the sources from the internet, at least, I think they are planning to use a new engine, not the old Unity engine. And there is hope that we have more modding and a bigger modding community as well for the next game. So yeah, that would be really epic. Even if it's not the maps that are moddable, but with maybe more than 2-3 really good modders that made stuff like, for example, the Mammoth, all the Mammoth cranes. Yeah, that this guy that made all the Mammoth mods for Construction Simulator 2.15, they were really awesome. Especially the big mobile crane yeah, that was such
So
a
what, I need to go to
masterpiece.
Wall Factory, you said?
Yes.
Going there now.
I'm taking the half-life track to the way up.
Okay, take it to the gravel plant, and then if you need me to, I'll load the soil in it with the wheel loader, or if someone else wants
Okay.
to load that into the half pipe truck, go ahead and do that. Yeah, I guess you're right with the farm sim. That's a huge reason. They are also pretty consistent with releasing games for both the mobiles and PCs and console.
Well, see,
Yeah,
that,
but-
that
but-
doesn't help
they have a
them
bigger
any, to be
team
honest.
too.
To-
And a
Yeah,
lot of
to be
people are
honest,
saying
yeah.
that they weren't too surprised with the games. Like the difference between 17, 19, and wasn't that big, and a lot of people were kind of upset with that. It's just
Yeah,
like they're just
that's really true.
we have two
So I
full
really
systems.
hope that they improve with what they now announced with Farm Simulating 22.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, because really Farm Sim, okay, yeah, it was great with all the modding, but it was way out of what people expected. For example, in the other games. It's only the modding that kept Farm Sim 19 alive, I think, because
Yeah.
the game didn't improve much. You could do all the stuff you had in Farm Sim 2019. You could do with mods in Farm Sim 2017 already. So yeah, I think-
2011 with worse graphics, actually.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Really?
That's one thing that hurt a lot of the farm sim. That's why they didn't have anything right after 19, and they sat there and said they were taking a small break.
Yeah, because they
yeah.
understood that that all the community was fed up because nothing really improved. They added features that mods already brought 2 years ago, and the engine from
You want
19
to buy those
was
panels?
We're all set.
yeah, 19 was really somehow upsetting more
Really?
because you could really only play it like you used to play Farm Sim 19, especially on dedicated servers. Yeah, you had to rely on mods. You had to rely on the modders that had the patience to do everything new for 2019. But I remember we had a server with 13 people running a dedicated server on 17 with so many stuff and really new buildings and vehicles and stuff, and it was really great fun. And then 19 came out, we switched to that and tried it, and at first, yeah, without so many good mods that really added stuff to
What site are we taking this to?
Site 2.
that really added stuff to the game. I
button.
think that was somehow really a backdraw from 2017 Farming Simulator. And in Construction Simulator, we only have a few really good mods that work, and still they are struggling with multiplayer, for example. So if we would at least get some kind of this direction with the new Construction Simulator, where it's easier for modders to make these mods work in multiplayer, I think that would be a great step forward, at least. Yeah, we don't need
in the DLC.
even if we would have to be stick to all the standard maps that Weltenbauer gives to us. Yeah, if we could at least mod vehicles that are more usable in multiplayer, for example, this would be such a big step forward and would help the whole franchise. Because
Absolutely. Do you think that would help even more than having a crossplay server?
No.
yes, definitely.
Oh, we
Yeah,
got a no and a
cross-
yes.
No.
So, what's your
I think
opinion on it?
I'm sorry. Here's the problem with mods.
Well, hold on. Let
Eh.
Unleashed explain his, because he was
Okay.
going on a tangent. I want to hear what's your reason for saying that?
I think crossplay is always nice to have. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's a great opportunity. But it's really, I think, hard because I've watched crossplay and tries to make crossplay working on different platforms. It's always a struggle between Microsoft, Sony, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
developer itself. So, and if we would have maybe dedicated server or at least a way better mod support, that at least would help the system to bring in more modders that bring in more content. And then, even if there's no crossplay, if they would at least then achieve that this whole modding thing would work, like for example in SnowRunner, uh, which has mods in the console games as well, and where we can download mods on the consoles as well. That would be a huge step for Weltenbauer.
Yes, but there's one big problem you have there. And the issue, you're using SnowRunner, which I'm going to tell you right now is a very bad example to use. Because, yes, you have the mod ability on console, but they're limited to, I think, 12 or 15 mods on console. There's no point in it. In a game like this where you're talking like farm sim, even to have any decent amount of mods, even because I have a 19 server, I have over 2 gigs of mods
Yeah,
on one
okay.
server.
I
On
think
a console, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a console so badly because you can't do it. And I hate to say it, but SnowRunner's been a prime example of it works, but it doesn't work.
It's
Yeah,
an example
I
for me at
totally
least, because I see like the multiplayer bugs out. When you have someone who's got too many mods, it bugs out. If you have a multiplayer session with mods on and someone doesn't have the mods that you're looking for, it takes longer to get that multiplayer session going because they got to go through the list and find the mods and download the mods, and it just kills the whole experience for me at least. And I notice other players too will actually host games that say no mods because they don't want to deal with the problems that the mods bring. So I understand where you're coming from, Unleashed, where you're saying that by having these really good mods, it will actually increase the player base, replayability. People will want to join. People will want to add content because the mod support is so good. Right. The mod support is so good that people will come on and make content for the game, increasing the longevity. And I absolutely understand where Knight Rider is coming from, where the limit for consoles is going to hinder that ability to have great mod support, and it's not really going to gather people together and play the game for a long term. I think cross-play compatibility, though, you can't beat it, because even without mods, if people can still play together and enjoy the game together, they're going to, even if they don't have all the mods. A good example is 2015. We've got some great mods out there. Jacob, the Mammoth Cranes, but we can't even enjoy them in the multiplayer session because some people, it bugs out for them. Some people doesn't show up for. It's weird.
Well, and the other issue is
you're absolutely right, and Knight Rider is absolutely right about this point. That's a real that's I think the struggle that the developers have.
Yeah.
Because either you have one side and lose another.
Right.
It's so hard to bring these both together. Consoles you have, for example, people play the game on maybe the next construction simulator. People want to play it on PS4 and PS5, but they never could match together because of the power these consoles have. So a PS4 player would have struggled, while a PS5 player maybe have an easy way to host mods and let them run.
Right.
That's a real big issue I see. That's why I said it's if we would compare it to Farm Sim, Farm Sim has many mods, and there's a lot of mods that really rig and kill your multiplayer if you add them. Even if everyone has them loaded and stuff, but they really are not working in multiplayer. With Construction Simulator 15, we had the problem that all these great mods like the Mammoth Cranes and stuff that really work well in single player really don't work in multiplayer. So yeah, it's a struggle, I think. Crossplay would of course be nice, but if we look at the evolution in PC hardware, and that really think that the next construction simulator won't be in Unity, so it would be a much higher hardware demand. I really think the old console generations, like the PlayStation 4 and stuff, would already struggle with this.
Yeah.
If you play with a not even high end, but with a real good PC hardware, and then compare it to a PS4, it already be a bottleneck between those alone to match them and bring them to working.
Well, see, you're getting into one issue. 4 is on its way out.
Yeah.
You know,
But the games will be made for the
that
prior consoles. We can definitely agree on that.
They're not going to make it for 4. I can tell you that right now. They're not going to make it for the 4. They're not going to make it for the Xbox One. With the new consoles dropping, I'm sorry, those consoles aren't going to be supported.
I think they will be, though. I think the new consim game will be built for those consoles, only because the new consoles are so new, and they don't want to distinguish the player. They don't want to separate the player base, right? Who don't have those things. I personally don't.
I really have doubts that they won't.
I can see them going and doing possibly the Xbox, because the new X hasn't come. You know, it's right now. Heck, last I checked, I don't think it dropped yet, or did it?
The new X has dropped. So did the PS5, but also people are having a hard time getting their hands on PS5. The Xbox One X will probably have a new version come out in 6 months.
Do me a favor, don't reset unless you have to. Turn the equipment off, fold it up properly.
I wanted to show you guys something here on the stream. I never noticed this, but on the walls, the bricks, the paper that they use for these walls, it says Weltenbauer on it.
Yep.
That's cool. I never noticed that.
Yeah.
But it's back to the point of the mod support and the crossplay.
It's a lot of a struggle, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are so many, leave alone the different console generations, but also modding on PC, modding on consoles. That's another concept. For SnowRunner, it works if you play single player, for example. You can download mods from the mod hub and stuff, but it doesn't really work as it would work on PC. And then you still have 5,000 mods, and maybe 200, 500 are good that are working in multiplayer stable, but there's so much between all these different issues, coding, hardware. So I would be pleased if we have at least for every no crossplay between maybe PC and consoles. That would be awesome, of course. I'm not against that, but the best thing I think would be that there's a mod support that is better, a modding which would be easier for all the modders on the PC version, and then maybe after it is working on PC, because modding and PC is working much easier than on consoles, then scale it down to what is needed on, for example, consoles. To make one step after another, see if one thing is better now with maybe a new engine and stuff for PC and modding, and then scale it down to, let's say, the new version consoles. I really hope this is possible, but we all know that Weltenbauer is not the biggest dev. They don't have 500 employees like Electronic Arts or stuff. So if they focus on at least the core of the game and the core of the modability, I think then build up step by step on making it maybe cross-play later, or making mod support and everything available for every part, like PC and consoles. That would be the next step.
Yeah. Well, see, I think that's a great point. I don't see modding being necessary. To be 100% honest, I don't see it. You know, because unfortunately, yes, Farm Sim is moddable, but it's also led to mods being designed and maps being designed, and the game being utilized in ways that Giants never intended or wanted or envisioned. The other thing you got to remember, especially with this, is everything we're running is licensed. You got to watch what is allowed in a game, because if you allow
they'll
too
look
much,
at the mods and have
that
to
could
try
cost them
to
a license.
Right, they'll have to look at the mods and approve them or not. I noticed on PC
Okay.
it's a little. On PC it seems to be a little more Wild West style where anything kind of goes. But when it comes to consoles, like Unleashed was saying, with greater mod support for the PCs, of course, and then you have to try to scale it into the console versions. You have to optimize it for the console versions. I think that's a great point.
Well, yeah, and like I said, there is that, the optimization, but I would rather not see any mod support, and I'd rather see a better, more polished, fully functioning game the way it should function from day one. I could care less about mod support.
Yeah, if mod support comes later, I think all of us will not have a problem with that. If mod support came much later, I think that wouldn't be a problem. In fact, that would even be strategically better, because at the point where everyone's had enough of the game and they're like, oh, I've done it all already, and then bang, you bring in mod support, and you're like, whoa, I can do this now, I can do that. You just bring a whole new life into the game, a whole new desire to play the game.
That's an absolute valid point. But to be honest, Farm Simulator, maybe we all talk, and I brought it up, yeah, but Farm Sim is an example of why this game is still so viable at all.
Yeah.
Because without all these mods and all the stuff you had before they bring out DLCs that maybe have the same content as you could have downloaded mods a year ago already, that's another step. Here, yeah, I'm with you that it's Wild West on PC, because you have mods from brands. Yeah, you have Cat, you have for Construction Simulator 15, you have Cat, Volvo mods, you have Mammoth, which isn't a crane manufacturer in itself, but they, of course...
they're not a manufacturer, but actually, believe it or not, they may buy Lietenbauer hardware. They do paint it, and it is badged in their own name.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the difference between if you only have a skin of something, a Liber mobile crane with the skin of Mammoth on it, or if you have really all the stuff from a manufacturer itself. And I think the mod support is the point why Construction Simulator 15 and the before the parts were never growing as big as maybe Farm Sim, because if I look into Farm Simulator mods, there is so much stuff about construction, gravel pits, and
no
stuff.
doubt.
You can download.
There's even like construction mods too, because people, I think realistically, a lot of people who play Farm Sim just want to play
really
a better
want
version
that.
of Construction Simulator.
Yeah, they really just want that. That's the reason why 17 and 19 has so many construction mods. Not because there is any dirt movement or stuff. You only have these areas where you can mod stuff and then dig stuff out, but it's not in any way comparable to the dirt movement we have in Construction Simulator 2 and 3 for mobiles at least. Even the mobile games are better in construction than Farm Sim. But
well, yeah, but you're also talking about a game that was never, and that's what I was getting at. Then you have the players take a game that was never designed to do what players are doing with it. That's the problem when you allow the modability that Farm Sim has.
Imagine though, to defend that point, imagine though, if you will, the new construction game has this great mod support from the developers for whatever reason, whether it becomes at the beginning or the later ends of the game. And imagine that with this great development, this great mod support, you can actually create quote-unquote demolition contracts. Somehow, some way, you can, I don't know how, but you could do that. It would push the game to its limit, but people would really enjoy that. Personally, I don't care about mods. I don't care. Just give me the game, like Knight Rider was saying, give me a game that's done, completely done, and looks beautiful, and that's all I care about. You know, the
Yeah,
mods are like
that's-
second best to me.
Yeah, I could care
I'm-
less about the modding side. The mods, like I said, it's for games such as Farm Sim. Yes, the mod. I gotta say they're needed because the base
mandatory, yeah.
game,
Yeah.
because the base game didn't have, and this is why mod support's there, is it allows people to bring in equipment to sit there and reskin equipment to where they may not have gotten, let's put it this way, for John Deere wasn't there for years. Why wasn't it there? Because John Deere would not and is very picky on who it gives its licensing to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a company that's going to say,
Hey.
"Oh yeah, here, take our license." No, they are very careful with their license. That's why up until 19,
There was no Deere.
Farm Sim, there was no
Yeah.
John Deere in that game unless it was a modded-in piece of equipment.
It was a big deal though when Deere came on.
Yes,
Yeah, it was
it
surprising.
and
But,
that's-
but on the other side, you have to look at, there was always these many Ponzi mods that were for farming sim.
yes,
Then
I
they brought-
understand that.
Then they brought a DLC from another manufacturer, and the tracks, lumberjack equipment. Yeah, just looked like
Well,
the
yes.
Ponzi mods that were made before, which look just like copy and paste. There's so much stuff from the DLCs, for example. If you look into what the DLC,
I know what you're talking about. You're talking about where they added the tree, the
you
tree
think-
removal.
Do you
and
think the
now-
mods though, when the developers see mods utilizing a part of the game that wasn't utilized before, they look at that and say, you know what, we're losing money on this. Why don't we just release our own version of
Well,
this
and-
mod that's
and
been
that's
used?
the
just
other-
harder.
And that's the other problem that I have with that. You realize the guys who made the initial code for the lumber wood cutting side of Farm Sim, and then this newest iteration, which 2020 we're getting seasons. You realize those guys who made those mods originally do not get any credit or get recognized for
The people
the
that really
idea.
fixed the people that really fixed
So
the game
that's-
don't get anything out of it. It's just the developers copy and paste stuff from stuff that modders already did years ago, and the community wanted it so bad. The community was, finally someone heard us, and then the modders do it, and it's working great. And then you see a DLC coming out half year later, which is just another brand, but with exact the same stuff that was in mods already 2 years ago. That's, I think, the most important part is that
The game lagged.
It seems to be stuck. We might have to Alt F4, guys.
for me, it's waiting for another player. Still.
Yeah, Bruno's saying he's stuck at 90%.
Okay.
Okay, we'll
Might have been a
just
problem
give it
here.
a
Then-
second or two.
Well, Alt
Then,
F4.
Maybe
I'll-
try reconnect.
Just force
Yeah,
close and
I'm-
we'll reopen it.
and I'm really
Oh,
with.
hold on. Don't leave.
Too late.
Nice.
Too late.
Okay.
I-
Damn,
I'm
as soon as you
really-
guys left, it just opened up. That's the craziest thing. Let's see. Okay, so Bruno crashed out. Okay, left. All right, so you guys just try to rejoin in. Just try to rejoin in. It's not closed.
I'm really with Knight Rider. It is a point that, either it's a really good finished, polished game that works in crossplay,
Yeah.
and modders have to adapt to that, or we have at least at first a good working PC version where we could hook up more modders that were working maybe on construction mods for Farm Sim before, because we all know that for Construction Simulator 15 the modding was not so easy. I was
Yeah.
talking to, for
Even the
example,
developers said that.
Rip.
Well,
Yeah, I was-
that's based off of the engine, though.
That's the engine.
It's
that's
the
what I say.
engine. It's not just engine, because Giants. You realize if you go back and look, Giants for 17 they redid the way the entire mod system works, And there was a reason they did that. With that change that they made, it allowed for the mods, from 17 forward. It's actually very easy to change mods between the versions anymore, because they redid the structure of the game. And that takes a developer to do that. And it also takes a lot of time and effort. So
yeah, because but that was the main issue. All the modders I had a good relationship. I don't have much contact with him anymore currently, because I was myself away from PC a lot of time. But Repeat, the guy that did all the Mammoth mods for Construction Simulator, and he always said there's this and that issue with the modding tools that he had to make it work in multiplayer, or that was engine problems with the Unity engines that kept him from doing a multiplayer mod that was fully working with several people. So yeah, if they would,
I think that goes hand in hand then with good mod support then. Something that's easy, that's streamlined for us to be able to use. I even tried downloading the material to make modded contracts for CS15, and let me tell you, it was like trying to read an instruction manual on rocket science. I had no idea what I was doing or looking at, and I asked the developers going forward if they make it can be after release, if they make a streamlined version of mod support, a streamlined contract editor that people can use. Let alone, vehicles are one thing, but being able to make contracts for games, that will also increase the replayability for players. And people will be like, hey, come and join my game. I want you to check out this contract that I made. It's crazy fun. Vehicles, of course, are another thing that'll come on later, but I think streamlining the mod support is a good point there, and streamlining it will help make people play the game for a lot longer. I think it can even give Farm Sim 2022 a run for its money.
And that's the reason, I think, because Weltenbauer is not nearly as big as Giants.
Right.
I think it's better focus to bring a good mod support onto PC first.
Yep.
Because PC, I think, still is the main platform.
Right.
Especially for modding. It's you don't see people modding on consoles. It's modding for stuff with your hardware, and then add step by step the support to bring it into maybe crossplay, or bring crossplay with PC and consoles into a working way. But I think the most important thing to keep the next Construction Simulator alive, and keep it alive for over years until the next Construction Simulator is coming.
Right.
That would be a good mod support, not only for vehicles, brands, and stuff. Especially, as you said, all the contracts and stuff. Yeah, maps would be awesome. Maps, I think, with what we have in mind about Farming Simulator and Construction Simulator in comparison, new maps would be really would be really great,
game changing,
and awesome to have. But I think at first, at least, if the mod support for new techniques, script, and vehicles would work, that would be a huge step for the Construction Simulator franchise to develop.
Yeah, but you got to remember, one, we're talking about a group that's a small group.
Right.
Mod support in a proper format, working the way that Giants does, is not something that to be honest, I don't want to see them focus on it, because even with 15, mod support was just, I hate to say it, it's atrocious. The mods don't work
the engine,
right.
The
contracts
Unity engine's hard to
don't
work with.
Right. It's not even just
It's
the
an older
engine.
game too. I mean, I think
the main
CS15
reason
did Farm Sim in 2014 have mod support for their game?
Yeah, they've had it for, oh my god, years.
Okay.
They've had it
They had
for,
it in 2009.
So
Farm
how good
Simulator
was it?
has,
How good was it in 2009?
it was still better working, to be honest. It was still always better working than construct.
Okay.
that are still working better than the construction simulator, farm
So
simulator.
with
But
that,
it's the
then
Giants
I don't
engine.
think. Yeah, with that, I don't think people. With that, I don't think the developers really focus too much on the mod support for the game. I think they just focus mainly on the core game, and I think
Yes,
mod support will come later when they can actually, bear down and actually focus on that kind of stuff. So
when
it
they
seems
have
like mod
money
support's
and
like
the
the
people
difference.
for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you said, and they have the money and the people for that. It's
Right.
a much smaller development team, and the most important part is that they deliver a clean single player experience. And
Right.
we all hope, of course, uh, after 15, that the multiplayer gets improved. That's
Right.
the main focus. Giants always, and yeah, I have to say, Giants, in my opinion, was a very lazy developer. They
No,
only
you want lazy. You want lazy.
wait.
Talk about dovetail.
Wait. For me, they were lazy because they relied on the modding community. After they saw, wow, there's so much people that mod really great mods, that really mod stuff in high quality, really thought out mods that not are just like, wow, it has 5,000 horsepower or stuff like that. No, they really modded so many new stuff into the
Anybody
game.
else able to connect?
It looks like a lot
Uh,
of you guys were having a problem connecting
Yeah, I'm stuck at
in.
90%.
yeah,
Again.
90 myself waiting for host.
Yep.
As I
Because
said,
it
90%
looked like
waiting for
3 or 4
host.
of you guys were all coming in at the same time, and it just kept locking you out. I'm gonna close the game because there seems to be an issue here on my end, so I'm just gonna force close it, and
yeah,
then start
I'll join
over
back.
because for whatever reason I'm getting that issue and I don't like that.
You were the
So,
only person that is online on your server when I tried to connect.
That's weird. Yeah, that must have been a really big. That's on my end then. So there were people in the game, but they weren't there, which is so weird. So that's what's causing the issue.
Yeah, maybe that's the breakdown.
So
As I
yeah,
said,
this goes into our segue of multiplayer. Let's really focus on getting a dedicated multiplayer
Yes.
servers that are going to help us streamline the multiplayer experience as well. Forget mods, forget that, but just multiplayer is super important. You look at SnowRunner with mod support. Of course, the multiplayer without mods can be kind of janky. People drop out, and if they drop out, their material disappears. Oh yeah, it started me all the way
in
back at the
SnowRunner,
beginning here.
it's really a struggle. To be honest, SnowRunner is, for my taste, was a bit rushed out because the multiplayer support isn't that good. Even Spintire had a server browser. Even Spintires you could use if people only bought Spintires and had the normal client or bought it on Steam later. But you could play together. And in the new SnowRunner, you either have to be friends on Epic, or if you want to join to a lobby, you just get directed to a random lobby
Right.
for
Well, yeah.
whoever has it open.
Yes.
You don't can choose if you want to play with European or Eurasian guys from my side, for example, which has at least a good content, a good ping and stuff. No, you have sometimes these servers where you just press on multiplayer and get thrown into an Asian game where you have a 500 millisecond ping or stuff like that, and you have no chance to disconnect. So yeah,
Well,
that was better in Spintires.
Yes, and I understand what you're getting at. Unfortunately, one, got to realize, um, new group that's working with it. Um, they're using a brand new engine. They're not using the engine that was original MudRunner. That's why
Game's
everything
open,
looks is much better than it did.
Passwords
You're
come in.
comparing. Come in. Okay.
Yep.
You're comparing apples and oranges there. You're comparing two completely generations of a game, and you also got to realize that SnowRunner wasn't developed for the strict multiplayer side. The way SnowRunner was developed was for you and for your friends, not just random multiplayer, but for your friends to get together.
But they already knew when they developed it. that this game wasn't be exclusive for 1 year on Epic, but then people maybe from Steam and other sources that it would
Yeah.
be available could play together. Now I see the big struggle. Yeah,
There's not going to be a struggle. Have you ever played Satisfactory?
I'm
Or do you
playing
have it?
Satisfactory since it is released, yes,
Okay.
and
And you see how that system works, right?
this is working, but I think Coffee Stain Studio is a really epic example of a new developer compared to the developers of SnowRunner. SnowRunner and developers, it's something I have always some doubts about. Because, yeah, I've played the Spin Tires, I've played Spin Tires on Steam after that, and then I played Mudrunner, and now I have played SnowRunner. So I'm in this franchise for all these years. But
Yep.
Satisfactory, if you look at their devs, at their whole community, at their community managers, they have a complete other dimension of talking and acting with the community. If you, I'm on the Discord of the official Discord every day, and I see how they communicate with their community, how they act with the community, and I have seen how the Spin Tire devs, Mudrunner devs, and now the SnowRunner devs are acting on official sources, forums, discords with their base, and it's another complete other dimension for me because the Satisfactory Coffee Stain Studios is really a great example of a developer and that they listen to their community. And on the other hand, I see Mudrunner, Spin Tires, SnowRunner, where if you have any critics, valid critics, you sometimes, not me, but I've seen a lot of people, yeah, that just get banned or get muted or just ignored.
Well,
And
okay.
Yeah.
One again.
Luckily, we don't
one,
have
you
that
gotta
problem
remember.
here.
Yeah. One, you got to
I
remember
have a question.
the Spin
Yeah,
Tires
what's up?
Mudrunner. Go ahead.
Is the logging part in the SnowRunner paid DLC?
Is what?
What?
Is the logging paid DLC in SnowRunner?
Yes,
Or
I think it is. I think that is DLC.
wow, I don't understand it because in Mudrunner it was completely for free.
I don't know
What?
either.
Well,
The logging part.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mudrunner.
Who are we waiting for?
Okay,
Bruno?
you're talking about the logging. That is
Unleashed
part of
is
the
joining.
of the DLC that what was called the season pass.
Season pass, right?
That there, I'm sorry, I have no issue with having. You know, if you don't, and I love people who say it should be for free. Well, SnowRunner was not built as, oh, you're going to haul logs. It was, you're going to do different things.
Right.
That's the way the game was.
But the nice thing
Marketed
too
the
is
whole 9 yards.
the nice thing that they did do for those people who maybe can't afford it is you can join someone's game who has actually purchased it, and you can enjoy those
Yes.
things with that person in multiplayer.
Yes.
Granted, the multiplayer doesn't crash out on you or bug out or whatever, but if you wanted to enjoy those things alone, or if you wanted to host a channel yourself to do that, then
You
you
gotta
have
buy
to
it.
purchase it, right?
And I hate to say it, but a lot of games are actually going to that model. And I actually really got to give it to SnowRunner that they were able to get that system to work properly, because there are many companies that if you don't have the DLC, and I'm going to use Giants as another example of this, if you don't have the DLC and somebody has it set up on their server, you can't join that server. You've got to go buy it. So
Interesting.
No, that's
Yes.
And I know on
Yes,
CS15, here's a good
yes.
example. CS15, you can play on my game, but if you don't have the DLCs, you can't use some of the machines.
yeah, you can't use them. Yep, over here.
All right.
yeah, that's the
But
part where I
Giants,
think.
but Farm Sim, yeah, if you don't have the DLC, you cannot join the server. I hate to tell you that.
Then it changed with 19 because with 17 it was totally possible.
No, it wasn't. You had to own you had to have that DLC.
We
That was
were
always the
hosting.
big issue.
Sorry, but yeah, I don't understand that because we were playing on a big 13-player server dedicated,
Yeah,
for over a few years, and it was never an issue. They only had like a ghost model of what the DLC tractors were,
not
and
in
they couldn't
17.
use. They neither could use it nor or they couldn't use it or switch it back. They had no interaction with these DLC tractors or other stuff, but they were able to still join the server.
Not in 17. They weren't.
In
I know that for a
17,
fact. I know that for a fact. I've been playing since 13. And 17, if you did not have the DLC, you could
Yes, we're
not
still doing
join
jobs.
that server.
We're gonna do one more job. I'm
And
just
it's
waiting
been
for
that
the
way
new jobs to
since,
come up.
I think they actually, that, if I remember,
Let's
that went
let's
in
go ahead
in
and load
50.
some of the excavators too, guys. Go
There
ahead and load
was-
two
there was-
956s.
I don't want to
have
talk
to?
more
You
about
want the
Farming
excavators?
Simulator, but there was a possibility for the owner of the server, for the host of the server that paid the dedicated server, to download a package that the others, of course, everyone had to download the package, but the people that didn't have the DLC on Steam, for example, these people only had to download the mod package to see the tractors from the DLC in game,
Yes,
and
again,
and they could join the game,
But they couldn't use
with
it.
the DLC, but they weren't able to use it.
Right.
But they were able to join the game and play the whole game without using these DLC tractors. But the only reason you couldn't join or use it if you haven't downloaded as a host, you haven't downloaded the DLC file, original DLC file from Origins. But if you download these original DLC files, Origins said, okay, yeah, the other guy doesn't have
Very nice,
this
Bunker Man.
paid, but he can play the game still, and they were able to connect to the server. That's the reason what I'm talking about. So yes, it was possible if you don't own all DLCs, you could still play on a server, on a dedicated server that had all DLCs included, because you only had to download another file from Giants that enabled seeing these tractors and stuff on the dedicated server. Of course, yeah, the people that haven't bought the DLC weren't able to use them,
Right.
but they could see them. So it was even in 2017 totally easy to have people that have no DLC play on a server that have all official DLCs and mods, because they had to download a file for the DLC. Yeah, they couldn't use this DLC file in single player and use it themselves, and
Right,
they
'cause they had
weren't
to
able
purchase
to
it.
use. Yeah, but you weren't able to use it in multiplayer as well. But they could still play on the server, and that was since 2017, and that's what I know for sure, because I have hosted a server for over 1 year and
okay,
paid
well,
for that.
I hate to tell you, I host my own server, but that's beside the point. And actually, no, you're wrong, because since Farm Sim 15, if you don't have the servers, they even stated plainly and clearly on their forums, you cannot join the servers.
I don't
Okay,
know, we have
I
two
don't-
different
I don't-
opinions here based on two people who played the game more than I ever have.
Oh,
So
I'm
we'll just leave
I'm
it at
just-
that. We'll leave it at that.
I'm just going by
we're
what
gonna
they
start
say
a
on their
new.
site.
We're gonna start a new job, and we're gonna try to bang this out.
Alright,
I
what
got
are we
3
doing?
seconds for a new job.
To
I
be
need
honest-
we need 2 excavators loaded up, and
You need a crane?
we're gonna need a
to
crane
be
at the
honest,
materials trader.
It may
Grab the crane.
it may be possible that this doesn't work with server hosters in America or somewhere else where Knight Rider is coming from. In Europe, where I am from, and
Why are we
where
loading cranes on trailers?
and where we buy the DLC and we rented the server, it was no issue. That if someone hasn't all the DLCs, but the DLCs were
Okay,
on the
unleash,
server,
unleash. Let's just leave it as it is and not go any further with this, okay?
That is interesting
Please,
though, because you could be.
I'm just telling you
It
what
could
it
be.
says on their
It
site.
could be the European side, yeah,
shit, we
because
sweat that
it is
train on
different
it.
sometimes. You
Hey,
could be right
mate,
about that.
really, mate, I don't want to say that you are wrong. I know just what we did and what worked for us.
All right,
So
great.
yeah,
Well, where's this work site at? Because I'm not seeing it on a map yet. Have you accepted it?
Not yet. I waited for the new jobs to pop up because I wanted to get the right ones.
Oh, okay.
so
you go.
so I don't want
Overseas,
to
we sweat that train.
make any. I don't want to make any stress or something. It's totally okay. Yeah, maybe they have some other restrictions and stuff. Who knows? Yeah, we are not into that. But I know what worked for us.
Right.
But we were only Germans playing or from a European server hoster. That was the reason it worked. Maybe there are other reasons and stuff why it didn't work, or why you have to had some other stuff, or everyone had to use
All right, moving creating the site. Taking a big
Oh.
roll out.
Okay.
own these DLCs. Yeah, so it's totally okay. Yeah, I don't say you are right, wrong, or you have no idea. Yeah, it's maybe different.
Different servers, different European
experience.
areas.
Yeah. But
All right,
really,
so
we
we got
don't
two
know.
excavators heading out to con site 1, which is the bonus con site that we're doing today, since we got the first 2 done very quickly. And then we're also going to need a mobile crane and a green trailer at the materials trader to get all the material that's necessary for this job.
How
Oh, and to-
materials.
To end this whole discussion, Knight, I never wanted to offend you or say
you're
that
fine.
you're wrong. No, or say that you're wrong. Yeah, maybe it is different. For myself, I have never watched if this is different on in other countries or stuff like that. So, yeah, it was no offense. It was just to
I can't move.
make this clear for us. It worked, but of course,
I can't
maybe
move.
it's different in other countries. I didn't want to say you're stupid, you don't have any clue or something like that. So yeah,
Oh, nice. Lovely.
let's keep it at this.
We need 2 lumber spruce and 2 square beam spruce.
Greywolf, can I do the train on the trailer again?
We need a crane at the materials dealer, the material trader.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait a
just
minute,
drive
I'm-
the-
I'm
And
drive
we
the
need a, we
crane
need
over.
a yeah, drive it over, and we have 2 excavators going to site
Or-
1. Oh shoot, I forgot. What was it? Concrete.
Lockerman, you can drive it.
Large bricks
I'm
concrete.
taking the light crane for loading.
So, okay, big roof tiles.
What just happened with this trailer?
2 insulation, 2
These
extra.
wheels at the home base. I'll send a screenshot to the Discord.
Okay. So we need a
Just
green
drop.
trailer here at the materials trader, and we need the mobile crane here as well. We got a lot of material to load up on the truck, including a portable toilet and a large generator and 2 rebar.
I'm coming.
We also
Wait a minute.
need a cement truck and 2 cement mixers and a cement truck, or 2 cement pumps there at the site. And we'll get those all loaded up. We need our half pipe trucks here as well. I think we've got 4 half pipe trucks out that we can unload. And then once we get the vehicles on site, let's move the trailers away from the site as well.
Wait, did they just demolish our just built house?
We did.
There's a lot of stuff to load.
All right, cranes deployed and standing by.
All right, perfect. Dominic, are you at the materials trader yet?
Yes.
Okay, do we have a flatbed trailer there?
No. Oh,
Okay,
no.
Bruno's here with the concrete pump. We'll need the second
Yeah.
concrete pump and the 2 cement
Do
trucks
we-
as well.
You want two pumps there?
Yeah, just in case there's a lot of cement work, we can do both sides at the same time. I don't know if we're gonna need to, but just in case.
Okay. All right, guys, just make sure you're driving the equipment up there, please.
All right, so Bunkerman and I are gonna be excavating, and then I'll switch out of the excavation in a second. But we're gonna take up both sides.
All right, get
So let's start
He's getting ready to take up the second pump truck. I'll grab a concrete.
I'm taking this driver for materials.
So Bunkerman, I think if we start here,
If
then
we
work
start on
backwards.
opposite sides, we might not collide. If you know what I mean. Like I try starting from there, and you like your current orientation.
Could a half pipe truck fit in this lane right here?
Yeah.
If we're next to each
definitely.
other, okay, I see, because your window's on that side. I get it. All right, so I'll scoot over a little bit more and line up with the purple line to give you some space.
By the way, Greywolf, there is the driver bugged in the ground, so I can't move with it.
There's what bugged in the ground? All right, so we need some half pipe trucks here as well. Until then, let's. Yeah, I'll be excited to be able to drive and excavate at the same time. What do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely.
That'll be nice. That'll be really, really nice.
I think that's even more important than anything else.
Now, if we do have dedicated servers here, who's going to be a dedicated server host?
Oh, come on. You really got to ask that question.
I'm asking because I want to hear it.
Wow. Really?
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I know I seen your rig setup. You got a really nice setup. I don't know if
Rig?
I'll be able to do that.
Rig, what are you talking about? There's 4 servers sitting beside me.
Wow. All right, let's
If
get
it's
some half pipe
somebody
trucks
free,
here.
then he can help me with
You think I'm joking, don't you?
Oh no,
Come
I
on.
seen it. I seen the picture. You got
No,
like your
no,
own little
no.
skyscraper.
You've seen the picture of the server rack, but you've never seen a perspective of where it sits.
Guys, if somebody from you are free, then you can help me with loading with forklift at shop.
Do you have a flatbed? Okay, you do have a flatbed truck. Okay. We need another mobile. If we could, another mobile crane there would be fine. But we're taking some half pipe trucks to con site so that we can get the excavation going and try to get this done as fast as possible, faster than the previous contracts that we did. We have the team to do it. I know we're all efficient. Bruno, how you doing, buddy? It's good to have you again. There'll be quite a bit of video content that I have to cut out for the video when I make the video for this. But I do want to save the conversation about the mod support, the multiplayer, that conversation we were having earlier. I don't know if any of you guys have webcams, but I would love to have a sit-down talk and chat with everyone with a webcam or like a Zoom call and record that as well and just have everyone discussing their opinions on the new game and ideas and things like that. Do like a conference call. Okay, there's Bruno. I think Bruno must be AFK right now.
Oh, another thing I want to add to that discussion. Anybody remembers that feature from Consim 2014 where you could like choose where to build and the color of the roof and such?
Oh my god, I've brought that up in so many of my live streams, man. I loved that, and I don't know why they never brought that back. Where you would buy the property, right? And then you would have the ability to build whatever you wanted on it. Depending on the district it was in, of course. Yeah, I don't know why they never brought that back, but that's one thing I would love to see. Knight Rider, did you have joysticks set up or just the steering wheel?
for what? For excavating? I just run gamepad.
Okay. I'm just curious as to how complicated it's going to be when I get the joysticks and the steering wheel at the same time.
On the mobile excavator, it's going to be fun, just
Oh.
like in real life.
Oh yeah, and I don't know if that's
But without
facetious
all the
or-
shaking. If you've ever sat in one, it's extremely shaking. Like,
I've seen some live feed video from inside the cab, and it looks very shaky.
it's
it
not
just
for
rattles your whole
everyone.
body.
I mean, they are about as complex as your
By the way,
track one,
I have
but
an idea what
What-
can be in the next construction simulator.
What's that?
Sure that you can lift the forklift on the trailer or some small vehicle and pack it.
Hey, Gray, if you go look in general, you'll see the photo.
All right, let's check this out, guys. We're gonna look at this real quick. Hey, let me So this is the server tower right here.
Yeah, the black and orange, that is my actual rig.
Right, I see your rig
And
and I
then
see
the
your
server
monitor.
is right beside it.
And that server is
That's
huge,
that's
man.
the
Wow.
rack. That's 4 servers in there.
That's really big. Look at this thing here.
And
This
the
tower.
third one down, it actually hosts my farm sim server when I have it running.
That's pretty impressive, man. That's really big. So we have Bruno here. Who else do we have here? Overseek's in the dump truck. That's good. We'll get these trucks in and out of here real fast. How's the material being loaded? Is that coming along well?
I mean, how
You still need help?
Hey, over, if you want to go and empty that one out, quick.
somebody can jump in the forklift, it will be faster.
Let me see. I don't think anyone wants to jump in the forklift. Personally, I hate the forklift.
I
do
love
not
them.
like it.
I hate the
suck
forklift.
at
God,
it.
they suck.
I mean, in this game they are really buggy in multiplayer,
Yeah.
but if they would be somewhat easier to drive physics-wise,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
Yeah, they are
Or
pretty
just have
fast,
like a
too.
wheel loader with like the fork.
We can get any dirt at the end of this
Yes.
contract, or do we dump? Or are we dumping these completely out?
I believe it's at the end. I'm not quite sure if this was the contract that needed dirt. I know one of them did. Let me look at the stage real quick because I think it was at the bottom. No, I see no dirt.
All right,
Nope,
go and
no
unload
dirt.
and bring it back.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Your team.
Yes. Let me.
Night Rider, I've wrote you a message. I hope you accept the excuse. And yeah.
What's that, Chassel?
You cannot hear me well?
You're a little distant, but I turned up your volume, so you're fine now.
Okay, because I've been screaming in the microphone for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, I've been asking how you were, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's AFK. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so what do you need now?
We're gonna need some help at the material trader with loading material right now. We're excavating the site. As soon as it asks if I want to continue, I'm gonna say no. Concrete's gonna be needed. Material, so we'll bring the both the cranes here when we're done with the material.
One
Oh,
concrete truck's there.
Material is
And then
Why
we'll
is
drive
that
those trucks
found?
here.
What's that for the material?
So if we are just going to quit digging, why am I even trying so hard to get the borders
You will
right?
look at the material trader what happened.
Because you're skilled.
Bruno teleport and it got all the material from the trader. So
Hey, I was hoping to get some excavation done, but
Completely.
that ain't gonna happen.
Okay.
You might have to host your own. This is gonna be the last contract that I do today. I've got to get ready. My wife will be home in like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that. And then I want to get my workout in before I go to work myself.
Bruno, please jump in the fort and
I
me.
can the material.
Oversee, can you back, pull forward a little bit? I'm gonna back up.
Oh, take that.
All right, perfect.
It's, yeah.
really
Or
wish
going
that
down.
I'm really hoping the one thing that they do is give us the cameras similar to what Farm Sim has and saves them per vehicle. That would be really nice.
Yeah.
Please go in this.
Yeah, that would be
Because
cool
the current
because I would love
the
to.
current cameras really are horrible.
Get it,
Well, I think the
like
follow
the-
camera is tough to utilize, and then when it forgets what camera you prefer and it changes it back to follow camera, and you have to keep cycling through the cameras to get to the one that you like, it's kind of annoying. But oh, you know, I'm so sorry.
The
Bunker.
other
Going
the
wrong
other
way.
part of the other issue is even if you go into like free cam, which I'm sorry, it should follow like lock on the truck and just if you're going down the road, and even a follow cam doesn't follow properly, to where it should correct. If you're moving, it should turn slightly or do what it needs to do. They
Okay.
don't do that. They just sit there static.
I noticed they have orbit camera on the CS3. I'm not sure if that's the same thing, if it works the same. But I'm just so used to trying to constantly move my camera angle, and I don't know how that's going to work when I start using joysticks in a wheel. I'm sure that's going to be very hard.
Yeah,
That's
listen, I
exactly
use a
why I use
gamepad.
first.
The big downside is, and I really wish the second, because I use a 360 gamepad, I wish my second stick would actually control the camera, but oh
Yeah.
my god, it doesn't.
I like that.
Farm Sim, it does.
I like that you can use the analog sticks on the gamepad to control the tracks on the excavator.
Yes, that is nice. It's also great for digging, and that's how I dig.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's awesome. That's how I can dig as precisely as I do.
Now, if you played the console versions, the ported console versions, you'll notice that you have to use the bumpers and the triggers to move the tracks, which can be a little confusing at first.
What are you talking about? I have it for PC. I don't even play it. I have the second one. I can't stand it. I'm sorry.
The third one's pretty nice. I just wish that one would have been for PC as well. The third one's nice because it has the camera, the cockpit view, but trying to drive the tracked vehicles with the controllers is very hard. You have to really get used to it. Should almost be done. I think we're about 50% done. I'm surprised it hasn't asked me yet.
Remember what I said, you know.
Well, at
No,
this
no,
point we can
Other
just
bots
as well
are
do
on the other
100.
side, right here.
Yeah, I've not been digging 5 meters down. I think I've been trying to. I might have dug a little past 5 meters, but I mean a little past 3 meters. But I've been trying to just kind of scrape the top of the soil and work my way down that way. Oh,
Usually
God, I
it's
think I just
just
totally
the
missed.
first clay line that's important.
Yeah.
I think what we should do is we dig to 1 meter and then dig 2 meters. We go with layers. So when the game says we have enough dirt, then it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's enough in that radar. It's
There you go then.
even maybe a bit too far to the back, but it's alright. I'll move back with the excavator.
Thank you, Overseat. All right, we need another half-pipe truck here. I think we've got 4 of them, don't we?
We should.
6.
Where's the other one at?
It could be at the gravel plant right now, or it's still at the home base.
Nah, there was 4 of them here, unless someone else is running one off to unload.
Yeah, it might be getting unloaded right now, actually.
The guy because not yeah, but
Because-
not
Yep, someone's in the background very quiet.
I turned his volume up. All right, while we wait for that, I'm going to go check out what's going on at the materials dealer, see how that's going.
We are almost finished.
We have Bruno and Dominic who are loading the material on the trailer.
Because the
Looks like that's
somebody
everything. We're
teleports
missing, what,
here.
1
One's-
rebar? Yes, okay, he's getting the rebar right now. And then Bruno doing a great job with the forklift, loading that material. Make it nice and pretty, Dominic. Do it like Mato does. And while
Yes,
they load that,
he's doing great job.
let's see, half-pipe truck. Overseek is on his way to the gravel plant right
Oh.
now.
He got disconnected.
And Bruno just left.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm hustling to get up here so we can get this one offloaded.
Night Riders are right behind him.
Yep, we're moving.
All right.
I wish I knew where the fourth one was. Oh well.
Yeah, I don't know. That's. Got 1, 2, 3. Might still be at the home base.
Okay, last pallet, and I'm going on the site.
You come into the site with the material?
Yes, I will,
Okay.
when I will last pallet, and I'm ready.
I definitely didn't do the cleanest job of excavating, but tried my best to just keep it like at a certain level. I'm just going to offload this soil to the side right now because I want to get this excavation finished.
Okay, I see full. For the grain.
Okay. It's a good bucket size.
You know, only full scoops make money.
This must be a contract that really wants you to dig all the way to 100%.
Is it a 4 or a 5-star contract?
Oh, it was a pretty big one. I didn't realize there were stars for it.
Yeah, the amount of stars are how much of the contract you're doing yourself. So with 5-star contracts, you're pretty much close to doing everything. 4 stars, you have like maybe 1, 2 stories that a
Where do
subcontractor
you-
finishes and such.
Where do you see the stars at?
If you're in the contracts list,
Okay.
it's not stars, it's hammers.
Oh, okay.
And this is a 5-star.
This is a 5-star hammer job? Shoot. That's my fault, guys.
Good job.
Yeah,
good
there we
job,
go.
buddy. Good
picked it.
job.
I'm trying to pick a quick
Messed
job.
it all up.
All right, Overseek, watch out. I'm gonna thank you. I'm gonna back up. I want to run into you.
We need, do we ever find that fourth dumper?
I think it's still at the home base, to be honest.
Well, go grab it then, please. So why you're killing us?
Let me continue excavating here. I did not realize that. Thank you for that little tip. I never knew that.
Yeah, I always look for the 5-hammer ones because they take a bit longer and have more materials.
I just
They're generally large. We only have 3 half-pipe
There's only 3 out?
trucks, don't we?
It should have been 4.
No,
'cause
we
I
have
think
4.
I had 4, yeah.
We have 4. I couldn't find the 4th one in the list.
Right. It looks like we only have to dig 3 meters down. So we'll just have to clean up these stalagmites. Most of the soil's almost done. There's still a big chunk over there by Bunkerman's side. And then I've got this in front of me as well. Yeah, you know, the more that I do excavation on CS15, the more that I kind of wish we had CS3's excavation.
I don't know. Never did the. I don't have 3, and I don't. I'm sorry. I just don't intend to bind it for cellular.
If you've played CS2, dot physics are relatively similar. I just wish we would have like volume going in is one and going out is one as well, not like 20% or such. So you could actually grade without
Yeah, it looks like we
losing
should almost be
material.
done there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna prepare the cement room.
Okay. And then I think we need shoring panels, so we'll need a green trailer at the steel mill, and we also do we need prefab walls? I thought I seen that on the list. Maybe I was looking at a different contract.
I think we don't need them. I checked
No?
the wall.
Oh, it's just material then?
Yes. So
Okay.
just material and cementing.
Okay.
And there is also need some wood.
So let's get the material that's on the green trailer organized based on the task that it's needed for. That way, when it's ready, we can just quick load them onto the scene. What percentage are we at right now with the excavation?
Like 90%, maybe 85.
I'm gonna buy the wood that we need.
Time's getting close.
Going to need another empty dumper very soon. I'd love to see really big earthworks where you really need those dumpers in the next version.
The big
Like-
gravel
Well,
trucks.
one thing I would really love to see is actual road work jobs, not the mill, bring, blacktop, pave it, done. No, I want to see rip it all the way down the dirt and redo the road bed.
Yeah, like cut and fill operations. Over
Well, no, not
larger
like cut and
scales.
fill, but actually redoing the road itself. Complete. It's a complete rehab of the road because it needs complete rebuild, because it's either that old of a road or it's in that battered disrepair.
Well, there's exactly that on CS3, so I think we're gonna see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even with sewer works, so...
Yeah, yeah. I think the what is it called? Land development contracts have that feature, and they also introduced more in-depth roadworks with the clearing of the pipes inside the road and then filling it with gravel and then laying some more. So we should definitely see that in the new game, where you strip away the asphalt on a road, and then you like dig the soil out and replace the pipes, and then refill it with soil, compact it, and then relay the asphalt. I love the land development contracts in CS2 and CS3. Those were my favorite ones.
Greywolf, I'm thinking
If those
the
sites would be larger,
wood
that
from
would be
the
nice.
Yeah.
Tatra shop.
I think if they were larger, though, it would have to be a multiplayer game, because those jobs, sometimes for me, they take like 5 hours to do.
Yeah. But I mean in multiplayer, like the land development jobs,
Yeah.
where you have like one side, one part of road all the time. If you had like multiplayer and like the whole new development area at one time, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Like at least the dirt works, maybe not the homes.
And I like that you can, develop that land and then build homes on them. It was almost like the CS14 version, but not as good because you couldn't purchase the land yourself and build the home that you wanted to. It was already predetermined what home was going to be built and what it was going to look like. Uh-oh.
Okay, whatever you do, Gray, don't come over here and look at this green trailer. I'm showing off. Again.
Oh, okay. Sounds interesting. How much, let's try to get the rest of this. It's almost finished. I apologize for picking a contract that was going to take so long to do with the excavation. Maybe this soil over here is what I need to get rid of.
By the way, I'm thinking the wood.
You getting the wood? Okay. I think it was 2 spruce 0.5 and 2 spruce 5.
Yes. 2 pallets and 2 large bags.
Okay. We'll see what Knight Rider's doing with this trailer in just a second.
Hope I'm lining it up all right. I don't know.
Are you looking at the tasks and making sure that the
Of
material
course
is
not.
needed?
That would be too much like work.
Okay.
Okay, I
my
think
goodness.
most of the dirt is at my point right now.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to
I
clean up
can't
some of the
actually
edges
see
here.
what's right in front of me, so maybe tell me if there's something.
You have some stalagmites to your right.
Yeah, I'm stuck in the ground right now, so...
I'm going to try to clean up
Alright.
some of these as well. I think anything that has a dark brown texture should be taken out. I think that will help. Because I think that is the 0.3 meters that we need to get down to. Or the 3 meters, I'm sorry, that we need to get down to, not 0.3.
0.3 would have been very easy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's some... Do you see some of those tall, dark stalagmites over there that you have, like the dark tips? Let's
Yeah, I
if
see
we can reach
them.
this one. Ah, I can't reach that. See, I can reach this one. That's good.
As soon as I'll be able to
Oh.
remove the
All right.
dump truck, I'll go over there.
Let's see if this helps at all.
That's good.
Oh, I'm just short again. Where are we at? 98% now?
Yeah, I'll turn around and try to shave this corner.
Okay. It could even be my spot over there that needs to be taken care of.
Like,
Oh.
just along this line there might be...
I got a quick glimpse of what Knight Rider's doing on the green trailer. It's looking pretty good. Could even be the soil over here in the center that's near the dump truck.
Yeah, I think it's more of the thing on my line right here.
Okay. Oh, Bruno's back. That's good to see. So we'll see. Hopefully Bruno can get in quick and easy. Let's see. Voice is turned up. That's good. That's good.
Ah, finally, sorry. It's the Saturday morning of
No
technical
worry.
problem. Nobody can hear me, I suppose.
I can hear you.
You're there. You're just quiet.
It's like a perfect storm of technical problems today.
Oh my. I'm just looking at your stream and those stalactites you're talking about, they're not there for me. Like,
Well, and that's part
I
of the
couldn't-
other issue is the game doesn't sync properly.
There we go. It shows Bruno's playing now. So, oh,
Yeah.
he's
There
in.
we go.
Are you in?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
Yes.
I'm gonna back this truck up a little bit. Sorry. I
Yeah,
didn't mean to-
perfect.
I'm going to try to get my excavator in here on the side and clean up. There's a lot of these stalagmites here. This dark material needs to keep going.
Oh no.
Oh, that's one way to get in there.
Okay, so
At least I can now go along this line.
Yeah.
rebar is already there.
Yes, all the material is here. We're just trying to finish up this excavation. It took a little bit longer than expected. I can't get in that way.
So I think we'll have exactly the same situation with all the concrete. So we really have to make sure there is no...
There we go. Yeah, we'll have to make sure we have both the concrete trucks and the concrete pumps filled.
And we have to make sure that we don't miss any rebar.
Yeah.
If it's really 100%. Oh god.
Oh,
Uh-oh, I hope you had insurance.
yeah. I'm gonna need some really good insurance. These are expensive machines.
Doesn't matter, it's leap year.
Doesn't matter, it's leave year.
You just bury it at
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm removing this excavator from the site. We're gonna get the truck off the site. Go ahead and pull these dump trucks off the site. Next is gonna be concrete, I believe.
I can.
Well, I could make a 8-meter deep hole right now. Better get out of here.
There we go. Complete 100 excavation missions. There we go, guys. That's a nice achievement. Oof. We need the portable toilet. What else? Large generator and portable toilet. Let's see what Knight Rider did here. Nice stack job, Knight Rider. That's real clean. Good job, Dominic, for getting the material from the lumber mill. I'll let you guys handle this for just a second. I'm going to watch the construction site while you guys do the dirty work. And I will be right back. We also have someone in charge of taking screenshots. I think I've taken a couple screenshots, but I've got to post them. What do we got here? Oof.
Why exactly don't we have a tower crane?
The tower crane, I could pull it out if you want.
I mean, it's less cluttering than the mobile crane, I think.
All right, I'm gonna pull out a tower crane.
Yeah, tower crane. You know, yeah.
It is. He is right. It is kind of like out of the way, and especially with its position. Okay, we can put the tower crane on site. Do we have a concrete bucket? And that could also help with the concrete pouring. So we'll do concrete bucket with tower crane, concrete bucket with the crane, concrete pump. You guys are gonna have to really work well together, like communicate and make sure you're not in each other's lanes.
Okay, we should park the concrete pumps right next to each other so they can't interfere.
Bucket. You don't have a concrete bucket.
It's a thing from the trader. So, how's that rebar going? There you go.
Start pouring. See, the only issue with the tower crane is I don't think that can reach outside the construction area. Yeah, don't move anything off the trailer yet. Just let it sit, Dom.
My bucket.
There you go. Should have concrete flowing.
Greywolf, are you there?
Well, at least he's not crashed. Might have found that out earlier.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm back. I just had to get some things prepared real quick. Looking really good here. I'd love to get a screenshot of this for the Discord or for the Instagram.
Get a screenshot.
I'd rather have you take it. You have a better view.
What the heck
You
are
have
you talking about?
you have a
better
gorgeous view from that cab of your vehicle.
Yeah, okay. I'm sitting in a crane.
Yeah, it's a great view there.
Yeah, okay.
Let me.
Wait, should I will extend it again for the screenshot.
Going to save one of these. I have one that I wanted to save real quick before I forgot. I've had the accident of saving and then over-saving another picture, and that was really unfortunate when that happened.
Good job, bud.
Yeah. All right, let's take one. Let's get this going. Nice screenshot here. Sometimes I have to use these as well for the live stream thumbnails.
Yeah.
Because no one wants to see a random picture of a construction site as a thumbnail for their live stream. Let's get back to the construction site, guys. This is what you're here to see. Sorry, Bruno, I forgot to give you a promotion before I AFK'd from the computer here. I love how we have the dueling construction pumps here. Hard at work.
And yeah, that's the wrong item. You're going to have to pick that back up, Dominic. Need bricks, not those.
I think these are the gray roof tiles. Yeah. And watch your booms, guys. I'll move those bricks out of the way. Don't worry about the tiles. Oh, you got it already, okay. I don't think my crane will reach outside of the construction site, will it?
That's the point.
Let's see. Oh, someone's a
Well, you
genius.
can reach it.
Someone left it right within my view. Thank you so much, truck driver. So we got to move the concrete pumps off the site. We got the 2 concrete bags as well, so I'll grab the concrete bag.
Please don't drop them like that.
Yes, those are bricks. They break very easily. We don't need to go buy the material again. Oof.
I think we need to put requirements on people that join this there, Mr. Wolf.
Well, I think with the new game, when there's a very limited amount of people that can join, it will have to be that way. We'll have, at that point, have distinguished who's reliable and who takes the game a little seriously. And of course, those are the people that I would like to stream with. But for now, I love to be able to stream with everybody and give everyone a chance to play some
I hear you.
construction sim.
I hear you.
All right, so now we need to do some concrete. Did we get a concrete bucket here at all? No? All right.
I doubt we would need
No,
it.
we didn't.
Okay,
With
no
those
worry.
2 trucks and that
What does
configuration.
that bring with that pallet?
We'll just be in the way. No problem.
See that?
All right, I'll back one of the concrete trucks up to you. Who else is over here? Bruno? Bruno will take one of the concrete trucks as well.
You do see my...
Oh, we're
Okay,
7%.
oversee.
We're very low on concrete in these concrete trucks. I'm gonna give you whatever is left in this, and then we're gonna have to take these to the gravel plant and get some more. Okay, no worry, Bruno. Do I need to pull out some more cement trucks?
How many do we have? You know?
2, 3. We have 3. We have 4. Okay, we have 4. So we need 2 of these concrete trucks to get filled up while these other 2 are filling the concrete pumps because they're low on concrete and we've got a lot of cement pouring to do. Let's see. This one's pretty good. Mixer 4 is about to be out. Mixer 2 and 3 need to be brought to the construction site. Hopefully they still have concrete within them. Yeah, mixer 4 is about to be empty.
Alright, so we have which
Alright.
ones here on site?
We have 1 and 4, I believe, so 2 and 3 need to come. And then we'll reload these ones later. Where's mixer 3? Hey, how's it
Three's in
going, Night Rider?
transit.
Thank you, buddy. I'll ride shotgun.
Hey, I said I have no issue running.
Kind of have a mess at the home base right now, don't I?
Mess? What the heck? There's nothing there.
Got a couple trucks scattered, just sitting around doing nothing. Where is Mixer 2? Mixer 2's on the way, it looks like. Oh, my Mixer 2's right here. Okay, good job, Dominic. Alright, so I'll get into Mixer 3, or Mixer 1.
Go reload it. Get moving.
Dominic, could you take mixer 4 to the gravel plant and refill it, please? This is going to be quite a bit of concrete still. Bunkerman's doing a great job. Nice, clean concrete pouring job over here.
Yeah, see, I could probably do as good on that if I actually put the time and effort into it.
It's a little tricky to get used to the controls
it's
with the analog
used to that
sticks.
truck. Yep.
Yeah. I think what helps is
Well,
having
I'm
a certain
actually
camera
using
angle.
keyboard for this.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, I don't know how.
I didn't ever bother
Because-
to bind it to my...
Yeah, gamepad is real nice. You just got to get used to it. That's the problem I have.
Well, I have to manually bind everything to my controllers, and I just couldn't find the official controls for such a vehicle.
All right, which one
Because-
needs concrete here?
Just be on standby. I think you can just park it somewhere because these two are pretty good for now. If anything, 4 will be empty before 2. Yeah, 4 will be empty before 2 is. All right.
Okay, I think that was it for concrete.
Yep. Oh. Next is material. We need the 2 lumber spruce that are on the back of that flatbed truck. Guys can get to work on that. I don't know if we need to clear our cement trucks out of the way, but I want to keep the pumps in position so that we don't have to keep re-establishing.
Well, I think that was the last concrete.
Okay.
Like, if you want
Oh,
a
you're
roof
right.
poured
That's
out
it.
of concrete,
Okay. Let's pump these up then. Let's get these going. Thanks for filling up the concrete trucks. Thanks, Knight Rider, for bringing the concrete trucks. So, Knight Rider, why do you like using the big mobile crane? Do you just like how big it is?
Because it has the ability to reach anywhere you need.
Okay, so you like how big it is.
now if we would have the Leaper Mark 88, that would be nice.
Is that like a wheeled mobile crane?
That's like the mobile tower crane.
Mobile tower crane, okay. That's cool.
Like, if you
This-
would put that crane there and just put it on a wheeled chassis. Try to mod that, just wasn't possible.
Alright, what else we need up here?
I think we just have to clear the site. There's one more lumber spruce, 0.8 meter, needs to go up there, and now we just got to drive off the site. Next is the insulation, roof tiles, and asphalt. That's pretty close. Really close parking job there. Okay. Bless you.
Thank you. Got a bit of a hay fever today. It's really bad with the pollen out there.
Dominic, can you grab that roof tile that's closest to Knight Rider's crane? Yes, that one. And then I'll grab the furthest material. Although I'll grab the material that's in the middle of the truck since I can't reach the one that's at the other end. I'll try to watch out for Knight Rider's boom here.
You're good, you're good. Do what you
I'm
gotta do,
good?
do what you gotta do.
Okay. I want to make sure I didn't run into your boom. Right, guys. 3 cranes operating at the same time. You'd think on a normal construction site this would not be allowed, but here at Greywolf Construction, we try to work as a team as best we can.
Oh, and right as I pick up the last piece, the truck
drives
goes and
away.
pulls away.
I mean, look at this. This is synchronization at its best. All right, I think I'll wait for you to move your boom. Yeah, I'm right above you. Perfect. I want to make sure I don't crash into the boom. We don't want to be paying for repairs on a machine like that.
Hey, I like using this because, like I said, it can reach wherever you need it on site, and you know, it's stable, and it has the capacity.
All right, so now we just got to remove this crane. We're going to have them take it off the site. Let's see, reset. All right. Would you guys like to have to build the tower crane piece by piece, or do you guys like
No.
to just automatically?
Oh, I
Yes.
hate that. Oh God.
Yes.
Suck.
Yes.
Take every little piece to the side. Same with the
Oh, my
crawler crane.
goodness.
That's like 30
Well, see,
transport
I
loads.
can
Yeah.
understand a crawler crane, but you know the big. Oh man, that's what. Ooh, easy, Gray man.
No, I'm
Don't
just
just run
jumping
in
in
front of
your
me
cab.
like that, dude.
I had my hard hat on, right? Was I think I do. I don't have my reflective vest on, do I? I think I do. All right, guys, that's going to be it for us from Greywolf Construction. Thank you for joining the stream. If you like what you like seeing what you've seen, then please subscribe, give the video a like. Stick around because these live videos will be cut down and condensed into actual videos that you can watch and consume for pleasure without all the breaks and the bugging out and things like that. And I would love to have a discussion piece video we're going to have about the new game, Construction Sim. We don't know what it's going to be called. And the conversation we were having earlier about Farm Sim and all that stuff. So we'll have a video for that as
Adjustable
well.
mirrors. There we go. Nice idea.
Adjustable mirrors, that's a good idea, yeah. So plenty of ideas. If you have any ideas, leave them in the comments below. And if you're not a member of the Discord, do join the Discord. The link is in the description, of course. And if you're not following the Instagram, follow the Instagram because you'll see all the beautiful pictures that we take on these construction sites on that Instagram channel. So with that said, this is Greywolf from Greywolf Construction signing out. I want to thank you for joining, and I'll see you all in the next one.
But no, I love it. Monster.